What if your liver is silently storing fat, and no one, not even your doctor, has noticed it yet? Sounds extreme? Maybe, but the truth is far more common and far more dangerous than most people think. Right now, even if you're not feeling any pain, even if your blood tests look normal, your liver could be struggling under the weight of excess fat. And the scariest part? You might not feel a thing until it's too late. Fatty liver disease has quietly become one of the most widespread health issues among adults over 40. It doesn't matter if you're thin, if you eat okay, or if you've never touched a drink in your life. Non-alcoholic fatty liver disease can creep in slowly, triggered by everyday habits, sugar, processed foods, chronic stress, and it doesn't send clear warning signs. No pain, no red flag, just subtle symptoms like tiredness, brain fog, belly weight gain, or slightly elevated cholesterol and blood pressure. Symptoms we often chalk up to just getting older. But here's the thing. This isn't just about aging. This is your liver sending quiet signals that it's overwhelmed, inflamed, and losing its ability to protect the rest of your body. Have you ever felt tired for no reason? Struggled to lose that stubborn belly fat, even with a decent diet? Or maybe you've noticed your energy levels dropping throughout the day or waking up still feeling drained. It might not be in your head. It might be your liver. And before you jump to medication or expensive treatments, stay with me. Because the body has an incredible ability to heal itself when given the right tools. And your liver? It's one of the most regenerative organs you have. That means, with the right foods and natural habits, it can detox, repair, and even melt away that stubborn fat buildup. No pills needed. That's exactly what this video is all about. In the next few minutes, you'll uncover why so many people develop liver fat without even knowing it, and how the symptoms hide in plain sight. You'll also discover how small daily habits, including what you eat, can either damage or completely transform your liver health. And yes, we're going to talk about real natural solutions, the kind that don't come with side effects or sky-high prices. You see, your liver isn't just a detox machine. It controls your metabolism, your hormone balance, your digestion, even your mood. When it's overloaded with fat, every other part of your health suffers. But when you start giving it the foods it actually needs, everything starts to change. From your energy levels to your skin, your sleep, your weight, even your cravings. The question is, are you unknowingly feeding the problem or the solution? What you're going to discover might surprise you. In fact, some of the most powerful liver-healing foods are probably already sitting in your kitchen right now, but few people know how to use them correctly. So if you've been looking for a natural way to clean your liver, lose weight, boost energy, and protect your body from serious diseases, you're in the right place. And if you stick with me until the end, I'll share a few simple ways to start using these foods in your routine, without complicated recipes or strict diets. But first, we need to understand what really happens when liver fat starts to build up, and why it's one of the most overlooked health dangers of our time. But before we dive deeper, let me pause just for a second, because if what we've talked about so far resonates with you, even a little, if you've ever felt that quiet fatigue, that stubborn weight that won't budge, or just that inner sense that something's off with your body, I'd truly love to hear your story. Maybe you've already tried changing your diet. Maybe this is your first time hearing about liver fat. Either way, your experience matters. So if anything here made you stop and think, or if you've ever faced some of these symptoms and weren't sure what they meant, please scroll down and leave a comment. Tell me what part hit you the most. Share your thoughts, your doubts, or even just a me too. Your voice here is what keeps this channel alive and helps this message reach others who might be quietly struggling, just like you. And if you're finding value in this kind of honest, natural health content, please consider giving this video a like. That small click is more powerful than you think. It tells YouTube, hey, this matters. And when you do that, you're not just helping this channel. You're helping more people discover natural ways to heal, feel better, and take back control of their health. And of course, If you want to stay on this journey with me, learning about healing foods, gentle routines, and powerful health secrets that often get buried under all the noise, go ahead and subscribe. It's free, and it lets me know that this kind of content is something you want more of. Together, we're building a space where health feels empowering again, not overwhelming. All right, now that we've set the stage, let's take a closer look at what's really happening inside your liver and the surprising connection between everyday habits and hidden fat buildup. Now I want to go even deeper into this, because behind the scenes of so many chronic health struggles, there's a truth we've been quietly taught to ignore, that real healing doesn't start with a pill. It starts with a choice, a mindset shift, a moment when you realize that what you put on your plate today could shape how your body feels tomorrow, and for years to come. You see, most medications don't heal your liver. They just manage the symptoms. They can lower your cholesterol numbers, reduce inflammation, or temporarily boost your energy, but they don't fix what's causing the problem. And while medication has its place, it often acts like a Band-Aid over something that needs deeper care, especially when we're talking about a condition like fatty liver, because the root of it isn't something external. It's internal, it's metabolic, and most of all, it's nutritional. What makes the liver so fascinating and so powerful is that it's one of the only organs in your body that can actually regenerate. Like a phoenix, it can rebuild itself, cell by cell, if it's given the right conditions. And here's where the shift begins. Food isn't just fuel, it's information. It tells your liver what to do. It can either whisper, keep storing fat, stay inflamed, stay sluggish, or it can say, let's clean house, let's burn the excess, let's heal. Certain foods are like natural healers. They go to work quietly, fighting inflammation, breaking down fat, flushing out toxins, restoring balance. And when you start to see food as part of your healing team, not just something you eat to feel full, everything changes. That's when the transformation begins, not just in your liver, but in your mindset. You start making decisions with a different kind of power, one that comes from knowing your body was built to thrive, not just survive. There's something deeply empowering about realizing that healing doesn't have to be complicated or expensive, that nature already created the tools. We just forgot how to use them. And while it might not happen overnight, the daily impact of the right foods is like compound interest for your health. Every meal becomes a small investment. Every bite becomes a quiet message of repair. And slowly, those small shifts lead to something big. You deserve to feel that shift. You deserve to wake up energized, to think clearly, to move without discomfort. And it starts with simple choices that, over time, change everything. Drop this in the comments. This makes sense to me. Now let's get into the foods themselves, the ones that work with your body, not against it. And that can help melt away liver fat in the most natural way possible. Now I want to go even deeper into this, into the heart of your healing, because this is where the shift truly begins. Not in some distant clinic or through a complex treatment plan, but right here, in your kitchen, with the foods you choose every single day. These aren't miracle ingredients. They're not rare or expensive. They're humble, familiar, and quietly powerful, like small allies you never knew were fighting for you behind the scenes. The first one? Beets. Bright, earthy, and vibrant. Beets are more than just a side dish. They're one of the most effective natural cleansers for your liver. Packed with antioxidants and nutrients that stimulate bile flow, beets help your body move toxins out, not store them in. They're like nature's detox button, and they work gently but consistently over time. Then there's avocado, and I know avocado has had its moment in the spotlight. But behind the trend is a deeper truth. The healthy fats in avocado nourish and repair your liver at the cellular level. They reduce inflammation, balance cholesterol, and give your body a steady source of clean energy. It's not just a trendy toast topping, it's a real tool for transformation. And garlic, raw, potent, unassuming, might just be one of the most underestimated healing agents in your pantry. Garlic activates key liver enzymes that help break down fat and eliminate toxins. It's like flipping a switch inside your body that says, "Let's clean house." The sulfur compounds and antioxidants in garlic don't just boost your immune system, they empower your liver to function at full capacity. Now let's talk about something many people already enjoy but might not fully appreciate: green tea. This isn't about caffeine or quick energy. The magic is in the catechins, natural compounds that support liver detox and accelerate fat burning. Green tea doesn't just help you feel more awake, it helps your liver wake up too. And finally, the simplest one of all, lemon water. A morning glass of warm lemon water might seem too basic to matter, but don't let that simplicity fool you. Lemon water stimulates digestion, supports bile production, and gently nudges your liver to release built-up toxins. Over time, that gentle push becomes a powerful daily ritual, one that sets the tone for your body's healing. None of these foods are exotic. None of them require a special diet or complicated prep. But what they do require is consistency, a decision every day to nourish instead of neglect. These are the quiet moments where transformation begins, not because the change is loud or dramatic, but because it's steady and real. Your liver doesn't need perfection. It needs support. It needs fuel that speaks its language. And when you start giving it that, it responds, sometimes faster than you'd expect. Just write in the comments, "I'm on this journey too." Now let's go even deeper and uncover a few lesser-known foods that have an even bigger impact, ones most people overlook, but that carry incredible healing potential. Now I want to go even deeper into this, because some of the most powerful healing agents for your liver are the ones no one's talking about. They don't show up on trendy health lists. They aren't marketed as miracle cures, but they work, quietly, steadily, and their impact can be profound. That's the hidden truth about healing. It doesn't always come with flashing lights or bold headlines. Sometimes it begins with the most overlooked decisions. And this part of the journey is about exactly that, unlocking the quiet power of foods that are often left behind, yet can change everything from the inside out. Let's start with turmeric. That golden orange powder sitting in the back of your spice drawer might look simple, but what it does inside your body is nothing short of extraordinary. Turmeric contains curcumin, a natural anti-inflammatory compound that supports your liver like a shield. It helps reduce swelling, combat oxidative stress, and even encourages your body to produce more glutathione, a critical antioxidant for liver repair. Adding just a pinch a day to soups, teas, or warm water can become a gentle but consistent act of regeneration. Then there's grapefruit. Not everyone loves its tart flavor, but if your goal is transformation, this fruit deserves a second chance. Packed with compounds like naringenin and naringin, grapefruit helps activate enzymes that naturally burn fat and cleanse the liver. It's like flipping on your body's internal detox switch. And for many people, the shift in energy and digestion that comes with it feels like waking up from a long fog. Now think about leafy greens, spinach, arugula, kale, dandelion. These aren't just salad fillers, they're detox warriors. These greens bind to heavy metals and chemicals, helping to pull them out of your system before they can build up and slow your liver down. They also alkalize your body, reduce acidity, and bring back balance to an overwhelmed system. You don't need to eat them by the bowl. Just a handful here and there. Toss them into an omelet, a smoothie, a side dish, and let them work quietly behind the scenes. Next is olive oil, and I'm not talking about deep-fried food or cooking at high temperatures. I mean raw, cold-pressed extra virgin olive oil, used with intention. A spoonful a day can lower fat accumulation, balance blood sugar, and protect your liver from inflammation. It's not flashy, but its impact builds slowly, like water shaping stone. Every drop becomes part of your body's recovery process. And finally, walnuts. These little brain-shaped nuts carry more than just crunch. They're rich in omega-3 fatty acids and arginine, two nutrients that support liver detoxification and reduce ammonia levels in the body. Walnuts nourish your nervous system, calm inflammation, and help the liver release what no longer serves you. The revelation here is simple. Healing isn't always about doing more. It's about choosing differently. And when you begin to make those quieter, wiser decisions, your body responds. The inflammation calms, the fog lifts, the weight feels lighter, not just physically but emotionally too. Just drop this in the comments. Small choices, big impact. And now I want to show you how to bring all of this together into your daily routine. How to actually use these foods in simple, sustainable ways that support your liver without overwhelming your life. Now I want to go even deeper into this, because knowing what to eat is only part of the transformation. The real change begins when those foods stop being a list and start becoming part of your daily rhythm. It's not about overhauling your entire lifestyle overnight. It's about small, thoughtful decisions repeated with care. That's where the real impact lives. Not in the dramatic gestures, but in the quiet consistency. And once you understand how to weave these foods into your routine, it no longer feels like a diet or a plan. It becomes who you are. Start simple. Healing doesn't have to be complicated to be effective. A glass of warm lemon water first thing in the morning isn't just refreshing, it's a signal to your body. I'm here, I'm listening, let's start fresh. It's a gentle wake-up call to your liver, inviting it to release, not resist. That one habit, practiced daily, creates a ripple, one that grows stronger over time. Then, bring the colors in. A drizzle of olive oil over your greens, a spoon of turmeric stirred into warm rice, soup, or tea, a few walnuts in your bag, ready for that mid-afternoon crash that used to send you reaching for sugar. Avocado on your toast, your salad, your spoon. These aren't strict rules, they're invitations. Each one is a moment to choose nourishment instead of numbness, intention instead of autopilot. And here's the hidden truth. You don't need to do all of it every day. You don't need a perfect checklist. You need a rhythm that feels sustainable, natural, and kind to your real life. That's the difference between a quick fix and true healing. When the foods that support your liver become part of how you live, your body stops fighting. It starts flowing. Digestion improves, energy rises, brain fog fades, and you start to notice that feeling good becomes less of a mystery and more of a familiar home you're finally returning to. This isn't about being strict, it's about being consistent. And that kind of consistency comes from connection. From choosing foods not because you should, but because you feel the shift they create. That's when it clicks. That's when mindset becomes movement. And every meal becomes a chance to vote for your health with your fork. Just write in the comments, "Healing is part of my rhythm now." Now let's pull all of this together, because there's something powerful that happens when you align your body, your choices, and your beliefs in one clear direction. And if you're still here with me, if you've walked through this journey from the very first word to this moment, then I already know something about you. You're not just watching, you're showing up for yourself. You're listening not just with your ears, but with your heart. And that tells me this message truly meant something to you. So if you felt that too, if something in this video spoke directly to what you've been carrying, just drop a comment saying, "This message was for me." Because when you write that, you're not just saying you reached the end, you're letting yourself be seen. And that alone is a powerful step. And hey, if this video brought you clarity, comfort, or even just that quiet motivation to make one small change today, go ahead and tap the like button. That one simple click tells me we're connected, and that this conversation landed with you, not just on your screen, but somewhere deeper. If you want more of this, more insight, more encouragement, more real talk about what truly moves the needle in your health, feel free to subscribe. Not out of pressure, but because this space was made for people like you. And I'd honestly love to have you here. There's a video right here that flows perfectly from what we've just explored together. Go ahead and click it. Let's keep going, side by side.